Let's start with education. We are here in DVC. How can you make an impact to provide education for communities that are not getting the resources that they need to continue their education?
So, a lot of my time over the last 9 years has been spent on education equity, particularly the local control funding formula. And I don't know how many of you are familiar with that policy. It's really the last policy that the state enacted to make sure that there was equity in the K through 12 system. So funding from the state comes to districts to really make sure that particularly the ELL population, the homeless population, the students who might be experiencing being homeless, foster care youth, students that have been impacted by systems, that they get equity in their education. And what we found is that districts often spend that money in a way that doesn't go directly to meet the needs of those students. So we've spent the last 9 years really making sure that that happens, making sure that there is a strategy around stopping the school to prison pipeline, getting law officers off of our campuses and providing those students with the services that they need. The other piece of work that I was really engaged in is a health career pathway. So how can we get more of our students into the healthcare profession, right? We know from listening to patients that they want to see professionals at the front desk in the doctor's office that actually meet their needs and actually talk to them in a way that they have the ability to ask the kind of questions they need for preventative health care. And so we've worked really hard to have employers, the community colleges, the school district, a lot of different people around the table to create an integrated system to really make sure that we create a workforce pipeline in the area of healthcare. But I think that needs to be done in many areas, biotech or STEM programs, but really reaching into the community where students have felt disenfranchised, right? Students have maybe dropped out of school, maybe they weren't part of the regular sort of career track within their schools. Maybe they got disconnected after they graduated high school. How do we bring those students back into the fold and create a pipeline for them?